Welcome back, everybody, to episode 5 of the Murph Online Quarantine School of Golf. As many of you have submitted videos during this quarantine, I wanted to say thank you. It's part of our daily job and responsibilities to do a lot of these golf swing analysis, and we look at a lot of really quality videos, but we've recently been doing this initiative to really try and help our more special followers in social media. This is our one of our entrants into the Special Olympics 2020 that's postponed, unfortunately, Ryan Pappanastos. And we're going to see, normally I work with advanced players, and this one, this swing appears to me to be a guy that just picked up a golf club yesterday. So I'm going to see if I can't help you out, Pappy, but no promises because you got a lot of work to do. Let's get this baby going here. Well, are you gonna swing, Pap? There we go, a little bit of action. All right, takeaway. Good path. Nice motion. Coming up to P1 here. What do we have? Closed club face. That's, like I said, typically for most golfers, that's a good feature to have because a lot of us are steepening the shaft, have a outside to in swing path. We cut the ball a lot. Having a closed club face allows us to hit it straight or hit hooks. So typically I'd want to see that a little less shut, but for your swing, I think it's probably a requirement that you keep this baby closed. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. We got nice extension. One of the things I'm noticing here right off the bat, pretty significant problem, is just watch your shoulder rotation relative to how much your hands are moving. Shoulders doing nothing. We're just lifting the club with our hands. That equals disconnection from the body. Not what we want unless we're an exceptional athlete. Other points of interest, though. Look at that wrist hinge. Very nice. Very nice. Very well done. So we take this baby up to the top. Let's see what we got. We started with a closed club face. We get to here. Reasonable to assume that we're going to have a closed club face at the top, which you see. We've got a shallow club face angle relative to the arm path, which, by the way, ideally your club would be at this angle, your arms would be at this angle. The most important thing is that your hands, for maximum power, distance, and consistency, should be outside of your left heel. Your hands should be over here. Again, that is a function simply of that first 4 or 5 feet of backswing. Let me back it all the way up here. So you start the takeaway pretty nicely where you're rotating your shoulders, and then when you start hinging your wrist, you stop the shoulder rotation for a second. Now we're hinged, we're moving our hands, we're not really turning our shoulders that much. And we're at a full swing. Most of you guys have seen some of my videos. You kind of get the gist of what I look for at the top. You want to see the club angle parallel with the target line, which we can't see it because of the camera angle and we just see the butt of the club here, but it's pretty safe to assume that club is pointed in the general direction of the target, so I'm happy with that. Let's advance a little more. And we're sitting up here a lot of the time. Whoa! Look at that club. What just happened? Let's back this up again. See if I can show you what I mean. When the club is coming up, it goes in this direction and it comes out this direction, where after it gets blocked by your hands. Look at this. It comes in on the left side, comes out all the way fucking over here. So at the top of your correct backswing, I assume that your club was pointed towards the target. It looks like in the last 30 frames where you're just doing a bunch of crazy shit up here, that you've rerouted the club from this angle now to this angle. We want to clean that up. Let's fast forward a little bit more. And let me pose a question to you. How is it physically possible for you to make contact with this golf ball from this position? Any answers? I'll tell you how. You have to completely stand straight up so that your body is this tall, and you have to jump in the air about 4 inches. So let's see how good of an athlete Pappanastos is. Is he going to make contact with the ball? Is he going to hit it? Is he going to hit it? Oh, just got up there. Just got that baby up in the air. Oh, one more time. Watch this. Zoop. 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 This is my attempt at drawing a goat. Fuck that goat. Cracking myself up. More importantly, let's advance this a little bit. Let's watch the face path as it comes into the ball here. We stop it right here. Wide open. That's not good. We want to see it closed relative to your path. Let's advance it a little more. I stop it right here. You're like 2 feet from the fucking golf ball. And like if you just rotated, you would have hit it with the back of the club. But somehow, because you're such a miraculous athlete, Pap, you flip it at the right last second. You somehow time it up. Look at this window that you have to operate in. Open, square, shut. Open, square, shut. I mean, the fact that, one, you can make contact with the ball is impressive. The fact that you're able to time this is one of the most miraculous feats of athleticism I've ever seen in my 30 years on this planet. So instead of just making fun of Pap, let's try and be a little productive here. First of all, I love all this stuff. All this is pretty good. Same thing with June, though. I want to see your hip rotate towards the target. We're not seeing much hip rotation, which is really causing your hands to be over your feet, not behind your feet. So as you rotate your hips open more, as you stay more connected with your shoulders, your hands are naturally going to move in this direction without you doing anything. So focus on getting that left hip out. Number 2, same thing with John. You got a bunch of bullshit at the top up here where you're whipping this thing around, and that's not doing anything except putting you in a position where you have to make a pretty miraculous athletic move to even hit the golf ball. Because now your club is way off plane. Your shaft is vertical. Look how look how far away your hands are from your hips. That's like a full 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet. Your hands should be here, and you should be rotating your hips. Watch your hip rotation as we come down in here. Stall, stall, goat hump, stall, stall, goat hump. That goat's having a great day. We got a little chicken wing on the back end. Finish looks beautiful, though. Great finish. So all in all, I'd say for someone entering the Special Olympics for golf, I'd say you're going to have to be pretty competitive. But, man, this face rotation, we got to do something about that, buddy. Roll Tide.